Hello, today I want to show you how to optimize your images in your WordPress website. I know if you don't have optimized your images, as you probably know, we all know it's difficult to rank on search because Google takes those signals if your website is very slow, you will not be in the first page or even second page of Google results. So it's very important that you optimize this sort of images that you put, for example, in your blog, because even if you think they are, it's just one image per post, for example, if they are very heavy, they take too much on bandwidth, and the resources are not allocated successfully. So what I want you to do, guys, is if you use WordPress, sorry about other users, but I'm very fond of WordPress. So I have found out a really powerful plugin that I want to show you, and I will show you also how to set it up because it's amazing. It's just amazing. If you don't have time to optimize your images on a regular basis, or even when you just do a post and you want that done automatically, and you probably perhaps want to schedule image optimization on your site, even if you close your site it will still run the optimization via Chrome, then this video is for you. So keep watching, and don't forget to subscribe and set on there is a bell on the right hand side, so just click on the bell and you will always be notified when I post videos. I do not normally post videos on a weekly basis. I'm very busy right now, but I will be posting once a month at least a video to help you with your WordPress and SEO optimization and all about marketing. So let's get started, guys. So if we go to okay, so I want to show you, this is one of the websites I manage, and this is the plugin already installed and already running. So as you can see here, I got already 71%, 71.2% saved in size using this plugin, and the plugin is called Image Optimizer. Robin Image Optimizer. I will show you, don't worry. So I wanted to show you how nice it looks like. All my images being optimized here. Yeah, so you can see all my image here being optimized. I do need to keep the site open because I decided to run something called a bulk optimization that you can see over here. So what I will do is, because I want to help you guys, is I want to install this plugin and do everything from scratch in this website, so you can look and you can compare with this how you can install it and what you can set it up. So you just need to go to plugins, add new, and in add new you will need to search for this plugin, Robin Image Optimizer. Just be patient with the results. So it's not appearing, so let's have a look here. So there it is, Webcrafted Robin Image Optimizer. So I'm just gonna use that. So just type in your search web, all of this you're gonna see here. I'm gonna leave it a few seconds so you can see how it looks like, and there it is. So Robin Image Optimizer save money on image compression by Webcrafted. Is compatible with this current version of WordPress at the time of recording this video. It has a lot of installation and it has 57 5-star reviews. As you can see, the plugin, it has a lot of nice reviews. I did find out about this plugin on the repository because I was searching for image optimization plugins, and it was just something that, you know, I wanted to as you can see, it has nice reviews here. Only one is unhappy. I don't know why, because all of them, sometimes people review just because they are probably competitors, or maybe they just don't want this person to do well, but most of the reviews are nice. As you can see, is optimizing perfectly my images here. So what is going to happen is that when I run page peaks in size, my site is going to look faster than it was before. So let's install it in this new site. This is my website here, so I'm going to install it and I'm going to activate it. So guys, do along as I'm doing. follow along and install this amazing plugin because it's gonna help you with your website speed optimization, especially if you blog on a regular basis or you create content. So where do you can find this plugin? Well, the plugin is gonna sit in under settings. So if you can see here on the left hand side, the plugin is gonna sit here, and you can see roaming image optimizer here. So I'm gonna show you from scratch what to enable and what not to enable. This is how the plugin will look like. So if you come across, when you come across this window, just do this. First, we need to enable our settings. Also, I forgot to tell you that before doing anything on here, you need to disable the cache plugins. It doesn't really work well when the cache plugins are enabled. So we're just gonna deactivate momentaneously the cache plugins. So probably we will need to deactivate async JavaScript, and obviously we will need to deactivate the auto optimize plugin. I will don't need this, so I'm just gonna delete it. Yeah, I'm gonna let Gutenberg just in case, and I'm gonna deactivate also auto optimize. Okay, so now that I've done that, I can safely go into this plugin, Roaming Image Optimizer, which is under settings, and I can enable the settings that are the best. So here you go, 4 options, right? Lossy, lossy, high custom. In my opinion, and is about, you know, preference, but I prefer high compression mode rather than lossless. The reason is because there is not a lot of difference when you see an image that is lossless or high compression. So the reason is because by setting a high, this is the maximum image compression they will get, and that is the most important thing. The image is gonna still be intact, so I think it's the best one. And then I would just use lossless if it's for example a fashion site or a very visual site. So it would depend on the kind of site that you have. If the image is really important factor for your users to purchase from you, then probably you go for lossless. But I would go for high first, and I would play around with this, but I would go for high first, and this is what I'm gonna do because it's very important to optimize a lot the images so that it will not cause problems. I will not cause problems when I do run my size speed on page speed and size or GTmetrix or any of those speed test performance tools. So now you can see here the auto optimization on upload. So basically this means that after you upload to the WordPress media library, it will automatically compress all of the images, which I love this feature because I will not have to worry about about optimizing the image and coming to the plugin. So I will just upload to the media library and I will do it automatically. So that's the first feature. The second feature, sorry, that you should enable if you want, if you do want automatic optimization on uploads. And now obviously this is for pro, but it's not really relevant. So this is just gonna convert the format into WebP format. Normally browsers work best with WebP format for images and also JPEG. So it's something that you should consider, and it's not really expensive if you want a pro, but at the moment I'm just fine with this, with the free version. So now another thing here is I would check all of this, and I would also enable image from a camera or a stock. So when you upload image from camera or stock, it can be so high, so in high resolution. So if you upload to the media library from a camera or a stock, then you should definitely set like this. For example, the maximum width that I will set here is 900, although I do use 720, and the maximum here I would use is anything 1600 could be fine, but let's say just in case 1900. It shouldn't be that big though. Now this here is on schedule optimization. I have set it out here in this site. I have set it up, and for example, for my site, I would like that every day 5 images are optimized if it needs to be. So specify the number that will be optimized during the job. So I will set it at true day because I don't need really to be this running via Chrome, you know. It's just useless because I don't blog every day anyway. But because it doesn't have a monthly feature, I will just leave it to today, and I will just do 5 images. Okay, so once you do that, you will have to save the settings. Okay, so this is what I was talking about. So the settings have been updated successfully, but there is a caching performance plugin that is active. So it advises that it should be deactivated whilst making changes to this. Okay, so I did try before to do that, but it seems that there is another plugin. Maybe it's the Updraft Plus. I don't remember. I just gonna have a look quickly, and I'm gonna see, because even if you use this kind of plugins here, probably Scouts for Analytics. Oh yeah, probably it's Lazy Load Optimizer, yeah, which is also for images. So yeah, so now we go back to Robin Image Optimizer. We go to our setting and we just check that everything has is you set it. Yeah, that's fine. So now this is already saved, so now we go to balance optimization and we're almost done. So here you can choose run, so you can optimize now all of the images. If just take into account if you're not gonna be you're not gonna be available for all the time that it's gonna be running, then probably you schedule an optimization just by clicking here. So it just depends of the time, because this would probably take time if you have a lot of images. So what I like to do is just optimize everything in bulk when I log into my site, because I usually log into my site twice a month. So once I log, I go to this plugin and I optimize everything. Yeah, or when I'm doing a post, it will automatically so it will just automatically it will optimize the image. But because this is I haven't used this plugin in this website, then I would choose the first time that you run the plugin, just optimize all of it now. This is for the first time, but for the future, you might schedule the optimizations, for example, every day as I did before. Yeah, it shouldn't take that long, because if you don't have a lot of images, it's better if you use this plugin in a site that is not really old. But if it's really old, again, you can schedule the optimization, it doesn't matter. So if you have a site that is running for a long time, then use the schedule. And if you have a site that is pretty new, up to a year maximum, then you guys can run. As you can see, it gives you everything, all details here. And that's it for now, guys. I'm just very happy to have found such an amazing solution for optimizing images. Also, I have to say that the plugin doesn't have any limitations, any sort of limitation for images, so you can run any amount of images. Obviously it will take more time when you do about optimization, but it's not like other free plugins that give you a limited amount of pictures, and it's not really expensive. So if your site grows, you might consider upgrading for life, because it's you will just upgrade, you will have just to pay once this amount, so it's fine. I'm not affiliated with them yet, but I would be very happy to recommend them in the future. So far it's been a few days that I discovered this plugin, and I really like this feature, so I really wanted to recommend it to you guys. So I hope that this tutorial helped you, and just ask me if you want to know anything else about WordPress plugins, or how to optimize, or anything about digital marketing, then please let me know in the comments below. Thank you, and see you again in the next video.